From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First down here for the offense. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Gators will keep this drive going. That was a nice pickup running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn that field, and you saw that right there.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. Quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
From the gun, the ground game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Gators in the hurry-up. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Dropping back, it's Daly. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that ball is picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
And on this opening drive, the offense trying to be aggressive, attacking deep down the field. But they're going to have to do a better job of taking advantage of those one-on-one matchups because that time the defense won. They were able to high point the football, creating the interception.
Fires to the middle. Tight end getting vertical. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Steamrolls his way ahead. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Getting some heat. And the quarterback is snowed under. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in '06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that can really make the quarterback's life difficult. You got to put pressure on the quarterback. You got to affect him. Really nice job on this play.
And offensively, we know it's hard throwing the ball in third and long situations because the defense can play big zone coverages. They got a lot of guys with their eyes on you, so the QB had no shot there. Nobody open. Nice job not forcing it, not risking a turnover, just throwing it away.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground.
It's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
He's got it down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Caught near the sideline. It's Delp. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
Offense gets set for second down. They go right back to him. Runs through the tackle. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. To the air, it's Daly. Now rolling to the left. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They're in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Texas. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the Texas offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
He wants to throw here on second down. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Comes out throwing on first down. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Texas! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And he added the extra point. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese.
He's loose. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Big play in the passing game there, and I like the receiver gearing down in the zone. Did a nice job finding the soft spot on defense between the defenders, giving the quarterback an easy target to throw to complete that throw.
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down.
In these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of me, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and they just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. To throw, it's Daly. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
They keep attacking through the air. Makes his connection. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
A defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And a great job by this defense, knowing it's 3rd and short, understanding the situation, playing very balanced with their RPO, coming up, tackling the running back, forcing the 4th down.
On the run, still looking. Picked off. Bringing it back. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Man, That could not have gone any worse. You're thinking fourth down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Gators sending the offense back to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can improve. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Scanning the field. It's David. It's complete. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is ready to give them a first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Extending the play. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Give to the back. That play just never had a chance. They knocked him down for a loss of 5. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Lost one deep down the right side.
When I'm an offensive coach, I'm going to take shots. I'm going to take those 50-50 balls, and most of the time I'm going to trust my wide receiver to come down with it. The defensive back said, no, sir.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
When you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with them, start to take away the field towards the sideline, because think about it, he's not going to throw back across his body. The defense read it well, moved with the rollout, made the big play.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Back to pass. It's Milroe. Working the middle. It's complete. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second
I just started back getting on NCAA, man. I play COD for real. Ooh, but you seen the onside kick recovery? What you talking about? I just started back getting on this shit, nigga.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Maybe adjustments.
I'm on P5 though.
Attitude adjustments. They've got to
I
find
play.
a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I play Ultimate Team.
Said something that's important. I think running the
As you can see.
attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive line and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if any of you are this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. He's going to pass. Snares it outside. It's dealt. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his second catch so far in this game.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to
I don't know why he do it like that. Almost got that shit hit off.
Play, you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, the quarterback had the look he wanted. He had his big fella down here in the red zone. That's supposed to be an easy pitch and catch, but his buddy puts it on the floor.
Line getting set on second down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Puts him in the spin socket. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
It's a really nice job in coverage defensively there because that tight end, he wasn't really even open. The quarterback just still tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great tackle short of the stick, setting up 4th down.
Still looking on the move. He'll throw it. Makes the grab, and it's plenty for the first down. And they'll finally get him down.
I know you see that, boy. Fighting back.
Move those chains without a hitch. Well, actually, with a hitch, but you get the...
I like that. Nicely done. The defense probably should have understood the ball was coming out quick. Something like a hitch, a slant, a screen, something fast. They didn't. QB gets it on the money. Receiver gets the extra yards. Easy pitch and catch for the first down.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Quarterback sneaks ahead. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, they went QB design run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. He couldn't go outside, and there were just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose him.
The back goes in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he fights his way forward.
Come on.
From one, but not much doing on that one. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Powers forward and tackled there by the defense. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal.
That's crazy, bro.
And they stop with his defense and they get the ball back.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, things have gone pretty well so far, right? You got the lead, you're playing at home, it's late, you just need a few more of these completions to ice the game. That time, couldn't come away with it. It's a nice play by the defender, knocking it down.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They keep it on the ground, clock is their friend. Just causing wreckage in the secondary. Really nice game.
I lost this game, y'all boys.
It'll be a 1st down at the 22.
I just started back getting on this shit, though.
They'll give it to him again.
I tried to strip him.
That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to
need a
make
pick
the stop.
six.
And the Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back.
I'm trying to strip him so bad, dog.
But not before they pick up the big first down.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run. When they're going between the tackles, this defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
How the fuck you don't grab that?
He's brought down solid. Pick up a little bit short of the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 2nd and short now after that completion. The give to the tailback. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Ain't over till it's over, man.
Called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Snagged in the middle. It's golden.
Damn, he's supposed to lose that ball.
Starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The Longhorns inside the final minute trying to hang on to this lead and the ball. Makes the grab. It's golden. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback.
Come on, bro. I missed that tackle. GG's. 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 You want my PlayStation name, bro?
And the Gamecocks will kick it away first.
Set to kick off.
Well, that'll give them good field position as he kicks it out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
What's good, Chad? Back on that NC line.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. At the 40, there he goes. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Well, what's the point in waiting? Why not get one of your best players involved in the game right off the bat? They take a shot, their big target outside, shows off his athletic ability, and right away this offense is humming.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Fires left.
He double covered.
Picked off.
I played with that one.
And
I played with that one. That was my fault.
after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
All right, good news. The game just got started. There's still a lot of football left to play. The bad news is that we've already now turned it over and handed the defense an interception. The quarterback's going to have to be more dialed in with his decision-making in this game.
He wants to throw. Oh, he's going to
That's
go
a
up
pick.
top. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, it looked like that might be the first touchdown of the game, but what a great job by the defender, seeing the football and swatting it away.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. He's not afraid to go deep.
Come on, that fake ass shit, bro.
To the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecock.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon
Junkins too. They got Junkins at 99 now. Man, that boy be the truth.
design ways to get the football in his hand.
At 89 overall, Junkins.
He'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver, different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Unloads to the wideout.
How the fuck he keeping up with him, bro?
Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it 1st down at the 40.
This is obviously not a great start.
Eyes on this shit. I ain't been in this shit in so long.
Already in this game, he's got to do a much better job with his decision.
They'll try to pop the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
They try to go draw, but just way too much penetration in the middle of the offensive line. And the offense has a negative play.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air, it's Jordan. Makes the grab on the left. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout.
They're gonna just mount me up.
Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
Everybody holds their breath when this guy has the ball. On defense now, you got to stay stop the bleeding because you're allowing one of the best at his position in the sport of college football. Now
He took that ugly ass pursuit angle.
He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The proverbial rabbit out of the hat. Getting out of the Houdini-like box. Calling reverse and trickeration. And it works.
It does, and it's frustrating. But defensively, you're thinking run, run, run. You're playing aggressive, and on that backside, man, you got to stay home. You got to be alert. You got to do your job. When you don't, here comes the reverse. Here comes the touchdown.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, moving behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think he can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Maybe picked up a couple of these down at the 24.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous. And the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Lofts one high and deep. And he makes the catch inside the 20.
Get in now.
And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Gators.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell the quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the red basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Cooper. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. These corners backing off a bit. The short hands, it's Judkins. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and then got enough for the 1st down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. It's a 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
You got to give the defense tons of credit because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit. They were able to bring him down for a big loss on the sack.
That sack gets his offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. The DBs will back off a bit. He's looking to throw. Going downfield for the big play. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Ball is at the 41 as his defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed.
Clamped up, Chad. Clamped up. We fighting back.
Pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And they'll blow this one down at the 20-yard line. Gators sending the offense back to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm.
How you drop that?
Make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. He's right on target. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
All wideouts, no backs. And back to the air on 2nd down. Time to take a shot.
He guarded that bitch.
It is very tough when you're a secondary player to cover guys for long periods of time. Great job by the secondary, taking away all the options, even when the pass rush didn't get home.
Quarterback checking the play. On 3rd down, going up top. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He'll turn it loose out to the right. And the ball's incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. We like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver, because usually the receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting a hand on it, tipping that ball away from the wide receiver.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, the last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
To the air, it's Jordan. Trying to get to it. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Get the quarterback off the spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on him. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all three of those on the
Throws toward the end zone.
That's what
Fires
picked that bitch.
intercepted. And he will step out of bounds, but what a way to get the ball back for his offense.
Well, the safety did a great job staying back in that cover 2 look. He's got basically that half of the field. He's reading the quarterback's eyes, and he knows where he's going with it. He's able to make a jump on the ball and end up picking it off.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, that just shows you how much this quarterback trusts his ball or wide receiver. And he was double covered on that play, and still the QB tried to force it over to him.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Unloads it left. Hauls it in. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30+. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. They'll throw it on 1st down. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Excellent field position here for the offense. Gives it to the back on the draw. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
And it's just simple 1st down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking for a man, it's Jordan. Throws for the tight end.
Bro, that shit's supposed to be a pick. I'm reading that shit.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback and they find them and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Feeling some heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback and down.
Curb 941.
Gators come to the line in the hurry.
KERB 941. I'm gonna place it.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Buys a little extra time. They get to him as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you've got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
Shoots it to the left. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, I thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end.
Wow, them boys sitting
And
there.
it is another interception.
Yes, sir. I appreciate the view, bro.
Struggle for this
I play Ultimate Team though. I really play COD. I just got back on this motherfucking NCAA.
Defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways and try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play.
I be playing a little bit of everything.
By the defender there picking that up.
The throw to the
I'm about to get
outside
off this
is
shit.
complete.
GG's, my boy.
And this defense has its work cut out.
GG's. Yes, sir.